Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Wingspan game from the Xantus's Hummingbird All-in. And we've just had a bit of fun. This is not the first time we've tried to do this. I wondered how many people would be in this boat, but Captain also might have forgotten the rule. Can't be the only ones, I don't think. So yeah, I had 5 birds. But I just checked. Oh, what did Captain Awesome take? And it was there was a mixture of food and birds, so we have to replay. But we didn't. We're only in the first turn, so it's fine. I'm taking the birds because we've got Caribou is nice and cheap, Harry is nice and cheap, Gull's pretty cheap, so I can throw away probably the prairie chicken, get the food, play the gull, and then just go digging. And we've got bird counter. Woo! Excellent. Alright, we'll just lock that in, shall we? That's an easy choice. So my prediction has come true. Already there are stats out in the community. And apparently, out of the first 100 games I've been played... No. Yes. Out of the first 100 games I've been played, 50%... Well, okay, no, let's phrase it a different way. Out of the... Oh my god, I've got to do maths in my head. 122. So out of 61 games where people recorded, I think something like 90, it looks like about 90% of players took all birds. So my prediction came true. So Captain Austin's done the same. Right. Let's throw the prairie chicken. As much as I like that bird. But there's nectar in the bird feeder, so we should yoink it. But, I mean, it is also re-rollable, so it's fine. And we'll get the goal down, and we'll just go digging. Try and find ourselves a nice, cheap little forest bird to play. That'd be great. So, in the game I just had... Well, game I just had. It's not really the game I just had, but the game that got cancelled. Let's phrase it that way. The only thing I had really going for me is I had a noisy miner. Yeah, it was kind of interesting because I had obviously the fact you're starting with so many birds meant I was able to run that a couple of times if we kept going that far. Yeah, I would have just okay. So my opponent's got a bit more food than me, but I've got probably a better bird power. But we'll see. Do I want any of this? Nope. All right, we'll take the bolt, Tony. Oh yikes! I guess we'll keep the bonus card bird. Alrighty then. She just need to lay eggs. That's fine. We'll definitely get this more Tony down then. So the noisy was interesting because I would have been able to take food a couple of times. Well, I had to take food to be able to play it, and then I'd be able to discard a couple of my birds to be able to get some eggs. The problem is I had no card draw, so I'm not exceedingly disappointed that that game got cancelled. To be honest, that would have been a bit of a problem. Right, I think we do cards one more time. Don't like that. We like that. Not right now though. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Drawing birds. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I'm just trying to think the exact strategy here. I've got 4 turns left, so I definitely have to. There's a nectar. Okay, so let's think. I could take food. I think it's actually going to work out perfectly, I think. So we take food now, so we'll take 2 worms, I guess. Could take the 2 worms, which are sitting in the bird feeder. Take 2 worms. play... Play the Moltoni, lay eggs, play Tauhi, and we should then... Oh no, hang on a minute. Well, we definitely need food, so let's just take the 2 worms. Oh, let's throw away a card. Any card we don't want. Grey Teal could probably go... I could also take the rat. Northern Harrier is not terrible. I'll get rid of you, I think. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. So let's think about this. We play Moltoni. Nope. I think I messed that up. I think I should have played Tari in the forest with the nectar. That was not correct. That was not the correct thing to do. I should have played Tahi in the forest. I was trying to build out a grassland, but that's not gonna work because I fucked it up. What are you doing? Okay, interesting. I need to lay eggs. I guess I could just play Tauhi as the Moltoni bird, and then we just lay eggs and then play Cowbird really early next round. And just draw cards again. Yeah. Yeah, slightly screwed that up, but that's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Apologies also, webcam. If anyone watched my previous video, you know my webcam kind of broke. I think I actually need to move this away a little bit and then move this up. My internal webcam broke, and I don't know why. Fortunately, I had another one, which was not for this purpose, by the way. That sounds really bad out of context. I was using it as a secondary camera on stream when I had to switch scenes. That's not going to work. So, let's just lay eggs. And let's just draw cards. If I end up with a forest bird, I could play that. If not, I could play Tauhi, and that's fine. We can then lay eggs immediately at the beginning of the next round, play Cowbird. Promise we don't have a forest bird, and we need eggs in the forest, which is not ideal. So I kind of screwed that up a little bit. I think I should have played Tauhi in the forest. I think that's what I should have done. Right, so I've done everything that I want. Okay, so you can now play a bird, if you so wish. But we should then be tied, so let's draw cards, because drawing cards is never a bad idea. Okay. We're getting a lot of stuff that I don't really want right now. Ooh! I'd love the Oriole, but Kookaburra could actually be really nice here. We could go grassland heavy here with, if I get Tauhi and Kookaburra and the Harrier down, that's kind of strong. That's kind of potent. Yeah. I think I'm going to take this. The Oreo, as much as nice as it is, going to be a bit expensive, I think. Yeah. Could play the Kookaburra now, actually. Cowbird is kind of interesting as well. I think playing Tauhi makes sense. I guess the question is, is there an argument here I should be playing Kookaburra? I could lay eggs. That gives me the food to play the Tauhi. Take food, and I could play Harrier and Cowbird. And then lay eggs into the Tauhi. So maybe Kookaburra is the way to go first. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is the right idea. We now tie this end of round, so I'm not giving up 3 points against my opponent needlessly. Yeah, this is too high. Is that better? Kind of. Okay. Oh man, Hummingbird. Oh my god. I wouldn't say no to having Hummingbird. I mean, Hummingbird, Tauhi, Kookaburra, and then Harrier in the grassland. Shame I got these two sort of grassland birds I'm not going to be able to really use very well. Okay, never mind, it's gone. Never mind. Cooper's Hawk. Do we care? Not really. Right. Barn Swallow, okay. Right, let's lay eggs on you. Take the worm. Do I play Tauhi in the forest? I think I do. I mean, there's also an argument I could play in the grasslands, I suppose. I think maybe Dove might be my final grassland bird. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, so much nectar. Ah, I should have seen that and taken it. Oh, no, it's my turn anyway. Ooh. Why aren't you taking the nectar? Do I take the nectar here and I can just play the Tauhi with nectars? At least I'm guaranteed one nectar in the forest. Or does that seem kind of weak? Well, I've got a re-rollable feeder, right? So I mean, I guess what I could do here is play Tauhi, then take food. I'm going to play another forest bird at some point. So I think I play the Tauhi here. I think that's right. Huh? Actually, I don't know what to be doing with this. Because I don't have any other good forest bird. That's the problem. I think that's the right idea. Take food. That will allow me to get the Harrier down and probably something else. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Unless the other solution is I throw a card now and pick up nectar, so I've got nectar in my supply. And then I dig for a bit. And then I play like Tauhi thingy. Right, let's do that. The cards here I'm never going to play, so I'm never going to play that one. I think that's the... I don't know. This is so... It feels really tricky. I'm not quite sure what I should be doing. And it goes against everything like... Oceania is not meant for grassland engines. Yeah, I'm going grassland. But... Okay, I've done all the actions, apart from play a bird. But I'm going to definitely play at least a Tauhi. So... The sooner we play that, the better, I think. So we definitely play this... Ah, we need eggs in the forest. I didn't think about that. Well, hang on a minute here. Let's draw... once. I might just end up with a really good forest bird. I might even just take the Cooper's Hawk. Honestly. I'm going to get a forest bird at some point. Huh. Well, that's not really a forest bird, are you? Do I take the Cooper's Hawk just to guarantee so I've got something for the forest? Nice and cheap. Yeah, maybe I do. Okay. Oh, no. Sandhill Crane? Can you imagine? Yeah, let's take that. Ah, you've been beat. I'm getting all the grassland engine birds. Okay, fine. So I think what we do now is we play Cooper's Hawk. We play Tauhi. Then we've got 2 turns left. So then we just take food twice. And I'll take food. Lay eggs twice. And then we should have the food for the butcher bird. And I can make the butcher bird my my next thing in here. So I have Tauhi. Worst case scenario, play the Harrier. Do I just go Harrier butcher bird and I just forget about all this other stuff? Possibly. Let's just get this in here. I think that's a good idea. I'm not sure what mine is. Do I need the Tauhi? That's the thing. I mean, if I can bank up enough seeds, then maybe Sandhill Crane will be worth it. But I can get... Let's play you. I'm gonna keep the nectar, because I might need it. Yeah. We can throw cards here, because there are definitely cards I won't be playing. I think now Cowbird's not going to be getting played. Mountain Bluebird's not going to get played. Do I play Sandhill Crane? It's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. It's a bird counter bird. Yeah, you know what? I think that might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Alright, bye cowbird. And bye. I can't play all of these things. The least likely one is going to be the sparrow. I'm more likely to play the dove than the sparrow, because then it's any food type, which just makes life a lot easier for me. So get the eggs in there. Do we take a rat? I think yes is the answer. I'm really not sure. This needs a wild food type, so taking a rat is not a bad idea. You know, fish from the kookaburra can go towards the booby and the spoonbill. Do I just go Harrier last, maybe? I don't think I'm going to have enough food for the crane and the dove. I think the crane just will give me more points, I think, in the long run. It's a bit more expensive, but I'm going to lay eggs again. I kind of want to throw things here. I think Butcherbird's not going to be it. Crane I can guarantee a lot more easily, so let's get rid of that. As much as I like the Butcherbird, and yeah, Bluebird can go. So, yeah, we're going to lose this end of round, but there's nothing we can do about it, so we'll do it like that. Just get the eggs spread out. Do that. Reroll. Fortunate we don't have a... I've already got the rat. Maybe Harriet is going to be the thing I play next. I can just play at the beginning of next round if there's nothing good in the tray. Let's take a 1 for flexibility. Yeah. I think I play the crane. I don't know if I've ever used this. But I'm kind of intrigued to try it. Bird counter bird. And we'll do it like that, so I don't use up a seat. Yeah. I like that. Yes. Okay. Oh, really? A fucking raven now just randomly pops up. Is it too late for you, Raven? It'd make it very easy for me to play all these birds, that's the thing. Maybe I should have gone dove. Well, I don't think I can let my opponent have it. So I'm just going to take it anyway and just deny it. Oh, now the red star pops up. Where were you earlier? Sure. Ooh. You're interesting, actually. Because we can maybe do a double play with you. And also if I get... what's it called? Okay. Do I play the Raven? It would definitely help me win the Nectar battle. Which I'm kind of intrigued with, actually. So yeah, I will lay eggs. Play the raven now. We'll go raven. I might have to play red star just to get the egg sets sort of sorted. So let's lay eggs. What can we throw? Well, we can't do everything. Is it too late for... Well, raven gives me more nectar, so I think that's better in a two-player game. So, sorry Harriet, as much as I like you, you're leaving. Put an egg here, put an egg here, 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 here. Yep. And then we'll gain one from the supply, and then we'll roll. Good. I guess it doesn't matter what food type we take. Take that. Excellent. So we can play the raven, and then what we can do is lay eggs, and then we can take a nectar and a seed. I mean, the other no, I kind of... I could just take food now, I suppose. That is another option. But then I'd rather take food when the red starts down. Can we do all that? Let's think. Play raven. Lay eggs. Have the food to play the red start. Which I don't need more food, but since it's the only forest bird, we'll then take food. And that will give me just an abundance of food, and I could probably play this warbler in like the spoonbill. So yeah, I think we play this. The latest... Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Well, I mean, we don't need the sets until last round, so I guess what I could do instead is lay eggs, take food, and then play a bird. And then I might be able to do the double play now in the wetland. I kind of like that and build that out faster. Let's lay eggs. Do it like that. Take you. So we have to take... So that the sandhill crane activates, we have to do it like this. Bit of a shame, but it's what it is. But we'll get more nectar from the forest. Probably should have taken... This was re-rollable, so I probably should have taken food, but never mind. Never mind. We'll take a seed. We'll re-roll. Okay, fine. I think we'll take a fish. I think having fish is a good idea. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll take food. This way with the raven, we're always guaranteed a seed for the crane if I don't have it. So I could take food now. I have 2 nectars. I have 3 nectar. Can't play everything, unfortunately. But I think it makes sense for me to play the spoonbill before the booby. To be honest. So... let's take food. Take the nectar. Oh, come on, Hawk. You had one job to do. Are we going to win this end of round? Probably not. Ah, of course I gave them free nectar, didn't I? Ah, damn. So let's think about this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 food. Nope, I'm 1 food short. Of course I am. Of course I am. So what do we do then? I guess if that's the case, we play the red start in the forest, and then that's 2 food. And then we're going to have to do the booby warbler double play. I mean, what's the other option? Okay, we're not going to be able to get more grass and nectar. We'll try and win the other 2 nectars. I mean, the other option is I could just lay eggs again. That is another option. That is indeed another option. So I'd have 4 nectars. I could play this with 4 nectars. So that would put me way in the lead for the wetland nectar, and then we can battle for the forest if I can get some good forest birds. I think that's a good idea. Yes. So we fill that out completely. Discard an egg. Take a nectar and a seed. Because I don't need all that nectar. So having a free seed lying around is not a bad idea. Do a tuck there. Do that. Reroll. I guess we'll take fish. Because I might have to play the booby without nectar. Okay. This is fine. Alright, are you going to play another... Man, you got a lot of food. You've got a lot of food. Does the Drongo activate on my Raven? I guess it does. But my opponent's taken food 3 times this round. So that's pretty gnarly. Oh well. In the end, I didn't really need the Tari, but I didn't know the Raven was going to pop up, did I? Right. Okay, let's do a... Yeah, we can't win that in a round. That's unfortunate, but... I was 1 food short somewhere. Maybe I should have skipped the crane, but it's fine. It's fine. Right, we'll play that. We'll spend an egg here, I suppose. And then we'll play this, so this is free. So we'll just get 3 nectar spent on it, and I think that's right to do it in this order. Ooh, okay. Mechanical engineer, can I... 2 ground nests, 2 bowl nests, so I just need 1 cavity. Or a star, but that's better than platform builder. If I'm really struggling, the booby will help out, I think. Well, booby will actually get platform builder. Am I going to find that last type? So I'm only going to have 1 turn drawing cards, and I have to hope that I can... I have to hope that I get it. Otherwise, I'm fucked for that. But I guess I've got the booby, right? Who might be able to bail me out? We have to go mechanical engineer, right? We have to go mechanical engineer. Okay, so that's another end of round lost. Shame, but... Okay. Oof, that's a lot of forest nectar. What did you... Ah, parrot. Oh, you're giving nectar to me. I mean... I'm not going to complain. So I think what we do here is we have to take food, we have to lay eggs, play the red star, lay eggs again to get the eggs onto the red star. So I can get up to 4 sets. So I'm going to have to spread out the eggs around here as well. So throw all the eggs into here for the first turn. Play red star, then throw them all down there. Oh, and you're going to give me even more food. I mean, also, do I take cards now? Because I might find something better than the red star. So let's take cards. I mean, there's a woodpecker here. Let's spend an egg. Do I? No. Goldfinch. Nope. That's not what I want. Let's just pick up this woodpecker because I'm going to need it for mechanical engineer. It's expensive, but is what it is. Right, these are both useless to me, I think. I'll keep the Malifaux because I can play it. Right, okay. We're going to have to play this woodpecker because it's... Yeah, it helps fulfill mechanical engineer, so I don't have to worry about that. So, and it also, does it have more nest space? It does have more nest space. Ooh, okay. That's very interesting. So let's think about this. We're going to have to lay eggs. Lay eggs. Play the woodpecker. Lay eggs again. Take food. That has to be done. And I just play the booby. That's it. Okay. Right, this end of round we should try to win. So we can just take 2 nectar now and then. We're not going to win the forest battle, unfortunately. That's just out of reach. Completely. I'll just take fish because we're hungry. Oh man, we're just running. We just got too much food. Fucking surplus of food over here. Yeah, yeah, I have to bank on the idea of my opponent laying eggs a lot. But 5 sets is going to be really difficult, I think, for them to do. So I'm just going to end up with so much food, which I don't really like, but hey ho. But if we have... we've got... Oops. Okay, just give me even more food then. Yeah. Sure, we can just spend the fish, that's fine. Yeah, so we've maxed out Mechanical Engineer, Bird Cannon is good, and then we've seen 3 bonus cards. Surely we're going to get a good one, right? Right? Yeah, I'd love to have this Goldfinch, but it's not going to work. So yeah, we can get a lot of sets here. Oh. I may as well just deny this nectar that's sitting here. Just take food now. But I guess my opponent gains like so much nectar from the Drongo and stuff. So I mean, does it really matter? Not really. I've only had like a no goal round because I could do like 2 plays here rather than just the booby, but it's what it is. No. I have to get rid of this one. Or do I, though? Maybe I don't need to. We'll do that in case we get Breeding Manager. Maybe we don't need food, then. No, we don't need food. So we just skip. Oh, we'll just gain that. Do I re-roll? Sure. Oh. Okay. That's an interesting bird feeder. So we just take food now. I'm just swimming in food. So I think in hindsight, this Tauhi was not necessary, but I wasn't to know that the Raven would suddenly appear. I think also maybe this Raven was not worth it, because it's only helped me win 1 Nectar battle. If I could have put maybe the Dove there instead, I think it would have worked out better for me, but I didn't know that was going to be the case, so never mind. So I'm just going to take more nectar just for sheer dominance, and yeah, we'll get a cash. There we go. Okay, maybe, you never know, those 2 points might be game winning. Sweet. Okay, so we won this end of round. Perfect. So we'll just play that there with the 2 nectar just for sheer dominance, and then we'll take that one and that one. Grand. Okay, so we need to keep one of these. Okay. So... Well, that's a pretty easy choice then. We're definitely getting rid of Prairie Manager. Yeah, the Dove Up thing wouldn't have changed that. And then we'll just do Falconer, because Falconer is more fun than Visionary Leader. So, I've got to make sure I play this correctly. It says discard 2. These are the 2 I'm discarding. Boom. We'll take the 4 points. Could have been better, but... I haven't got a lot of birds down, to be honest. Given the amount of food I'm throwing around. Well, I don't know. I don't know. How many points you gave for this Cormorant? A few. A few. Okay. So, end of rounds were slightly in my opponent's favour. Nectar was slightly in my opponent's favour. Are the eggs and the bonus cards going to be enough? We're going to find out as we go into the scores. Yeah, maybe that Raven wasn't worth it. But I had to try. But against a Drongo, I guess I shouldn't have bothered. Okay. Oh, my opponent had way more eggs than I thought they would. Come on, we need the tucks. It might be enough, you know. It is enough. Oh, okay. Uh, hey, 2 wins out of 2. Awesome. What were the? It was really tight all the way through, actually. Enclosure builder, wildlife gardener, and ecologist. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The same points as me then, I think, from those bonus cards. I had a little bit more if I was a mechanical engineer. So I'm really glad I played that woodpecker. You know, that was definitely worth it. I didn't need it for the sets, for the border. You can't see that now. But it was close. 6-point victory. I'm going to take that. I think I had a 6-point victory in the last game, didn't I? Can't remember. Got a bad memory. But anyway, we got the win. Happy days. But also, we've got to have a return match, of course. So, yeah, we haven't played Captain Awesome for the last time. We'll play again. I don't know if we're going to play immediately or if we'll take a break and then we'll play a different day. But we got a win. 2 wins from 2 with the all-in. All cards all the way. So there you go. I'm going to end the video here. But if there's anything that you think I could have done differently with my board, then feel free to let me know in the comments below. And again, apologies for the slightly manky, janky setup at the moment. It's still not. I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna have to try and fix all this. Get a different webcam, I think. Yeah, technology. But thank you very much for watching, folks. And yeah, feel free to let me know if any comments below. And we'll see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.